All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. On one. Ready?
Ready.
What's up, guys? It's Pihcam with HuddleGG, and in today's video we're going to be talking about one of the staples of the air raid system, and that is the Y cross play. Now, Y cross can be found in a lot of different formations and a lot of different playbooks in Madden, but the one we're going to talk about is in the Arizona playbook, and for one specific reason, and it is this crossing route to the A receiver. Okay, this is a very unique route that is found in Arizona about 7 or 8 times in different formations. I think there might be one other playbook in the game that has this route, but it is very unique. And also that B route, that post curl, is another unique route that not a lot of plays and not a lot of formations and playbooks in the game have. Okay, now the reason I like Y cross is we can run it against a lot of different defenses, and it's a pretty easy read, right? We have a bunch of options on this play. We're going to pretty much read left to right, okay? And it's going to be based off what we see pre-snap and what we see post-snap, okay? The first route we're going to talk about is that outside fade route to the X receiver. Now, that route there is going to be more of a pre-snap read, where if we get something where there's only a one high safety and they're pressed, right? So if they're in cover 0 or cover 1, right, and we don't have any safeties over the top and they're pressed up, we're going to take a look at that X receiver, and if we win off the line, we're just going to throw that ball over the top, right? This is what it's going to look like. Obviously, you can see here we can win over the top. There's no help there, and that's our pre-snap read, right? If we don't like the look that we have pre-snap there, we're just going to leave that and look to our next route, okay? The next route we're going to look at is that out route from the Y receiver. All right, so I like to run this against quite a few different things, okay? If we're going against cover 3, right, a lot of times you're going to be able to throw this underneath the curl flat, okay? You can get it underneath those purple zones a lot. It's something that, again, you may not think it would be open, but the way that he cuts underneath just at the right depth, you're able to throw that. Also, if they're in something like a cover 0, right, where they're naturally shaded to the inside, if we block our running back just to give us a little extra protection, we can hit this Y on the break to the outside. Again, we have that. If they would be in something like cover 1, but they manually shade to the inside, right? So say you're beating people with stuff to the inside, you can always do this as well, right? So again, they're cover 1 shaded to the inside. We're able to hit this on the break, and again, get ourselves a nice 8-9 yard gain there. The next route we would look at in the progression is the A. Now, the A, the crosser, is a good route. One, if the user vacates the middle, right? So let's say they're in a cover 1, right? And they're putting this guy out to the flat because you've hit the out route on them, and they obviously have to cover the running back with the other guy, right? Then we can sometimes hit A quickly, right? So as soon as he breaks, this does a really good job of beating man coverage over the middle with that little bend and wiggle in the route. And also you can hit this against zone, specifically when your opponent isn't running a lot of pressure, right? So if they're dropping one of these guys, right? So let's say they're only rushing 3. A lot of times if you have time in the pocket, you can wait and you can throw this over here, and you can see he gets in a really good gap and a void in the defense. You can do that in cover 4, cover 3, cover 2, any zone coverage really. The next one we're going to look at is that post curl. That post curl is going to be really good against zone, specifically if the if the extra defenders in the AI attack the running back, right? So again, we don't see anything open originally. He's going to sit right in that hole, and we can throw that to him. That is another really good route on this play. And then again, we always have the running back as well as our check down on our last option. But you see here, again, as soon as we see that guy, right? We see the guy on the right, that flat defender, go to the running back. And then let's say the user's following the tight end on that crosser over the middle. We're able to wait for that guy to sit down right in that post curl spot, and we can throw it right there. Again, you can see in between those 3 defenders, he just sits down in a really good spot, and we can give ourselves a nice 15-yard gain there. Okay, like I said, you always do have the option for the running back as well. So again, let's say they're in a cover 3, and for some reason he doesn't go down on the running back. You can always check this down, get to the sideline, get yourselves 4 or 5 yards as well. Okay, there's a few little nuances of this play as well that I like. If they're running any type of cover 1 or any type of man defense where they're shaded to the outside, Okay, so our cover ones are going to be naturally shaded to the outside, but let's say they actually shade to the outside as well. We're going to be able to hit that B route, that post curl, right on the break, and then we can sometimes turn that upfield for some big yards. Okay, so again, right as he breaks, we can throw this. If we rat catch that, you can see we're able to turn that upfield and get some nice yardage there. Again, if they are sending some pressure, I do like the fact that we can block the running back as an extra protection, and then we can really look to find any of these other 4 routes that are open, right? I mean, that's something that's really nice about this. And again, that tight end, for some reason, he slowed down right on his break. But again, that running back is going to be able to give us some extra protection. Again, even against something like a cover 2, we can just check it down to this running back, and we can get ourselves 7-8 yards, depending on if we break a tackle or not. So again, there's so many options on this play, and that's just running this play stock, right? There's other tags and other concepts we can run off of this, but just as a base play and as a staple of our offense, this is something that's going to really give your opponent fits and really help you move the ball down the field. If you've made it to the end of this video, odds are you're serious about becoming a better Madden player, and we're here to help. On our website at HuddleGG, $9.95 a month unlocks all of our full game plans created by some of the best Madden players in the world. You'll also have access to our private Discord, where Madden pros will answer your questions and help take your game to the next level. Have a great day.